Suspend point loaded, huh? What was my suspend point? Oh, front screen course. Oh, but this was Doki Doki Panic. Have you ever actually seen Doki Doki Panic or played it or something? Doki Doki Panic was like the rough draft compared to this game. There's just so much stuff that got better when it actually became a real Mario game. Alright, when I first played this game, I just fired up Mario because I was trying to be boring. These days, I tend to prefer Luigi. Just for old time's sake, though. What, you pick up the enemies and throw them? Well, the fun part is there was a work-off thing, so if you got down to one thing of life left, you could always just throw a bunch of enemies and get a heart that way. Yeah, this is what I liked a lot more as a kid, even though the gameplay was very different. There actually was a way, don't know if I could do it on stream or not, there was a way to get a star and then go into subspace and have it wear off just in time to glitch the music and play the original Mario theme from subspace throughout the rest of the level until you went into a cave. Ooh, emulation issue. That's the wrong color for the water. Come on, man, this is the Wii U. Wrong color, Nintendo. Oh, man. Is it like that for the entire game? I may just get a NES Classic to get something more authentic if the NES Classic got that right. See, that's the thing. I see a lot of Famiclones out there, and they screw up NES games all over the place. And the way they do that is by flipping the, I believe it's the sine wave and the sawtooth wave. You can hear it through a playthrough of regular Mario. What? That never even happened back in the day.
Epic fail.
Yay. You're taking the shortcut here. I also used to think that when your super jump was charged, you were making yourself invincible. Yay. Yeah, pink water. What was the deal with that? Yeah. I wonder if there's a version on the Switch that gets that right. The Switch handles the older games differently, so I wonder if it's part of the Switch Online service or whatever it is. Yeah, that's the wrong color, too. That's supposed to be blue. Those blocks that Astro was jumping on top of. The original name for Berto, by the way. Berto was actually the name of the ostrich character, so I don't know if it was... Could have been a misprint or something like that. The pink thing is Berto nowadays, that's canon. Okay, Luigi, my favorite. Used to get into fights with the kids at school because they thought that just because the princess could float, that she jumped the highest, even though the manual said that Luigi jumped the highest. Oh, boy. Yeah, grade school arguments. Yeah, right. In between, like, sneaking worms into people's sandwiches or whatever stupid... No, I'm thinking mud pies. When you're far removed from such an immature scene, you kind of get rusty on the details. Alright. I do know the trick where you can just ride a Bezo across the screen and just jump straight onto this, but we're doing the next best thing. Oh, come on. You know what? Let's go try taking out Berto this way. I should look that up. Yeah, see, that's the wrong color again. Those should be darker purple. Or, am I doing... Wait a minute. No. Am I the reason why this is happening? Hold on a second. Finish this Berto fight off. Wait, there's no timer. Pause. Nope, wait a minute. Go into the Elgato software. Or just peek out. That's a little bright. Could it be the case that the emulation The emulation is known for being dark, so I was punching everything up. Let's see here. That could be the case. The emulation is a little dark on the Wii U, so I was trying to punch things up. But in trying to punch things up, did I screw that up? Let's go to the Elgato and change the quality here. Might get some music echo when this opens up. Go to the Elgato settings on here. Hold on. Alright, so let's take everything from plus 30% all the way back down to neutral. Alright. No, it's still wrong. No, the color's still wrong. Those should be a lot bluer than they are. Alright, enough of that, hearing that theme over and over again. Put everything back to plus 30. So on the contrast, bring it up to plus 30. And the saturation up to plus 30. There. Punching things up to try and make up for the issues with emulation on the Wii U. It tended to be a little dark and lousy looking compared to something like the NES Classic. Hey, no, but the NES Classic outputs HDMI, so when the supply chains get unbroken from everything that's going on right now, maybe I could play as the princess at least once. Maybe I could find one of those. The only time I've ever seen the NES Classic anywhere was usually for some gouger price. Alright, so we know that, yeah, the pink water, that's inherent to this version of it. That should actually be blue. So, let's see here. Oh, yeah, get a star in subspace. And here's the reason why so many people liked playing as the princess. And this is also the... just jump over half the level. There you go, and here you go. Hey, wait a minute. No, that's not where it was. But nowadays, you get somebody playing like a female night elf hunter in World of Warcraft, and they're like, "What's wrong with you, dude?" Go rewind the clock about 30 years to people that used to do this for half the game. And then you come try to tell me that that's any kind of issue. Or better yet, find somebody who was a big PlayStation fan and played Tomb Raider. Let's see here. Okay, this is correct. Because I remember the sky was pink as well, back on the original game. Never did quite understand that. Hey, you know what? Let's speedrun this. I don't even think there's a Berto fight at the end. I think it's just you jump over a bunch of the dudes on the TV cameras. I know they're called auto bombs, but remember, we're talking the 80s here. So when you walk around on something that looks like a camera that has an M on it, MTV. Yeah, that's the TV guy. That's what everybody I knew who played this game called those guys. Real name is Autobomb, but they always called him the TV guy. Try not to run into that fireball that we're faster than. Yeah, there we go. There we go. This is more in line with old pro type stuff. Not that, though. Alright, we're gonna actually have to do something here, so... Back to Luigi on this one. At least this game had continues. I'll definitely say, though, I preferred the Super Mario All-Stars version over this. Oh no, this isn't the one where you jump way over. Yep. See if I still have this down. No, I don't. Although, I could always do this. Ah, not that. You gotta get up on the one in the air. Come on. Old pro, baby. Until that happens.
Epic fail.
That one's a clip. Little things you forget when you've been away from this stuff for... Little things you forget when you've been away from this stuff for decades. Like that. Wow, I'm actually going to need to continue in Mario 2. That is pitiful. I used to blast on through to World 7 and go to Wart with only 2 things of health. Woot woot. Or maybe I got too used to the Mario All-Stars version of this, which had unlimited continues. Yeah, I did. Yeah, well, you know, even when Mario All-Stars came out, I considered it an upgrade, because And I actually preferred it over the original 8-bit versions because of these things. Remember, we're talking about video games that came from the arcade, so there were some elements of arcade-type stuff in games back then. Alright, princess time. So, as games became something besides, the home version of arcade stuff, that's when we started seeing more things like, continues, different difficulty levels, things that led to what we have today. Oh, what was that? Actually, yes, that is part of this. You can actually cue a float by jumping the normal way and then pushing the button when you fall, right? Yup. Just jump the normal way and hold the button down. See, this is fine. I used to do better with Luigi, though, back then. Might be the streaming thing, too. There is a difference between playing a game the normal way and playing a game on stream. This is kind of getting more authentic in terms of the way I used to play games back when these games were current, though. I'm already getting bored with this. That's the thing. You'd beat it once, and then you'd beat the game once, and then you would just fire everything up, just sort through games until you got your next new one. There are always two kinds of games that I would play back in the day. Games that I would play to beat them for the first time, and then games that I would play because I'd already beaten them, but I just needed something to do. Alright, let's actually do this for a change. Oh yeah, and back in the day when Peach wasn't blonde, too. Actually, technically, if you look at posters from this era, she actually was redheaded, actually, so... I know she was depicted as a brunette in the cartoons, but she was actually, if you look at the promotional material of the day, she was actually, fiery red, baby. Oops! Oh, that was pathetic. Oh, man. That's why I gotta change the name of this to Rusty Nostalgia Tour. Nah, let's not. Back to the basics. Yeah, back to the basics. Last night, when I got similarly embarrassed in Mario 64... Wait a minute, I forgot the thing. Hold on. Nope. I forgot the thing to go to World 6. That's the rocket ship. Nah, I don't want to deal with Fry Guy, so let's head on back. Yeah, the fire boss of this. How does anybody even tune into this game without knowing any of the bosses at this point? You've had decades. No. Let's see here. There it is. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Well then. Can't super jump while holding something, you'll throw it automatically. Yeah, there's your nostalgia tour for you. There was something going on here though. Never did quite figure it out. There's a whale with a different eye. Never understood. Yeah, this guy. No idea. World 6. Is he gonna finish the game in this one Let's Play? That's a classic, that's a dated YouTube reference. Okay, welcome to Desert Land. See, by the time you had these games down ice cold, you wanted to just blast through them so you could say, I beat the game again for the umpteenth time. Ooh, a pumpkin. That's not where the mushroom was. This one, I think. Only one of these had the key. There it is. So which one of these was it? Nope, that wasn't it. Oh, now we're throwing things back a bit. Nope. It's the one that doesn't change the music that has the key. There we go. I always used to go by whether or not there was a smiley or a frowny looking pattern with the blocks. Whoops. Phantos used to scare the heck out of me too, by the way. And that would be why. And so this is the part where I would change games yet again. Oh, man.